You have shards to work with.
That's true.
Yeah, shards are really good against Wrastor because like it's like a gun. You kind of just shoot it in any direction. I mean that's how any projectile works, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how Landkon's able to figure out the 60-40 matchup. As some people will say.
This is not a 60-40 matchup.
That's what some people say.
It is not a 60-40 matchup. Yeah, definitely not. I don't think it's from my experience. I think Wrastor definitely wins. Also, your stream on Discord's not up.
Oops, sorry. 1 sec.
Yeah. I think Wrastor very likely wins. Probably, especially on offline, but like, I just don't think it's that bad for Kragg, honestly. A lot of people like to complain against Wrastor, and to be fair, I mean he's a very. I think the Wrastor feels really bad because you just see yourself getting annihilated, and sometimes there's nothing you can do to help it. Like people don't like consider like the moments where Wrastor just can't. What ThrownOrc? What ThrownOrc?
Yeah, ThrownOrc getting a little too
ThrownOrc.
a little too crazy off stage. Throwing away that stock.
Please, you're gonna. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta parry that.
Yeah,
when you assume Kragg goes to those platforms on Morch Report, you always gotta assume that the Kragg's gonna die because 99% of the time they will.
Yeah, just too tempting. Right.
All right. Yep. That percent.
Ooh, okay. Just barely misses out on the ladder right there. But this is still really scary for ThrownOrc. You're kind of just gonna die like any second now.
Yeah. So it's kind of a tricky position for Wrastor here. I mean, like, you can get a lot of damage on Kragg, but it's gonna be hard to kill the Kragg, like a lot. And usually, if you're good enough, you can avoid Kragg pretty well with their kill moves. So. But it's very uncomfortable for Wrastor. That's what I like to describe this matchup. It's
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, for kind of both parties. But I think I think.
Yeah. See. Ooh. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Oh wait, that was last stock. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. No, ThrownOrc was honestly like slowly chipping away at Landkon, managing to bring that back a little bit, but not quite enough to salvage it.
Big thing, if Kragg gets the lead in this matchup, like it's kind of hard for Wrastor, because like, Kragg's a turtle, or
yeah,
like a beetle, but
a
beetle, yeah, but like whatever, same thing, almost same thing. So yeah, Wrastor isn't really super good when dealing with turtles because of the kind of inconsistent killing ability.
Right, right. Let's see here. We're gonna be going to Air Armada for game 2, so that makes it easier to kill, but it's also going to be so easy to get killed if you're Wrastor here.
Yeah, like I'm not sure how I feel about the stage against Kragg. I mean, of course you have the meme ZB strats with down B.
Yeah, I don't
if
think
you get hit by that 3 times in a row, then I don't know what else to tell you.
We're not really seeing Landkon try to stay on the plats too much right now.
I think if I was ThrownOrc, I would hard focus on just dash dancing and just finding whiff punish opportunities because Kragg is a very whiff punishable character.
Yeah.
Oh no, cheese?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god, that was terrifying. Oh my god, ThrownOrc,
yeah.
Stop! Stop! Please stop! You're not accomplishing anything. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's some big risks being taken right now.
You say?
Yeah.
You say?
This is a little. I don't know how hard it is to kill Kragg at this percent. Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, inventory being like, alright, alright.
This is kind of how you want your games to go as Kragg, living at 150% and kind of just holding that advantage to the T.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw last game, like, ThrownOrc can do stuff like that. And ThrownOrc can turn this game around a little bit, but is it going to be too little too late? And when you're already, like, halfway to death percent on your last stock almost.
No, for a character, ironically, that is kind of bad at holding the lead, I think Wrastor also is pretty good at making comebacks, to be honest.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't like using the word luck here, but like, kind of have to get a little lucky-ish. You have to have either like a major realization, or like make it like a major adjustment in your game plan, or the opponent has to start making huge mistakes for a comeback to be made.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you start getting like crazy big reads, I feel like that can work out too. But
yeah, but like here's the thing though, like if the opponent starts kind of just being lazy when they have the advantage, I think Wrastor could capitalize on that really well.
Yeah.
So you can't get lazy with Wrastor. You can't get careless. Oh, that should have been a kill.
Ooh, and just barely missing all of these F-pops.
I mean, they're not easy. They look like those kill confirms look easy, but sometimes they are. But like sometimes they're just not.
Yeah, no, I'd have to imagine it. I'm really bad at Wrastor, so I can't really talk too much about how much of a struggle it is to get some of these kills. Ooh.
And yep, okay.
Again,
short off forwards there.
A valiant effort from ThrownOrc. It's just like these starts are so rough, and these especially these second stocks where like ThrownOrc's trying not to lose, like, or trying not to fall too far behind, and gets like a little bit desperate. It feels like these third stock situations are where he's like kind of pulling himself together a little bit, but it's so hard.
Yeah. I want to do the adapting, kind of in the beginning of the game, not really the end when you're losing a lot, but
okay.
Right. Are you gonna edge guard Wrastor? I think. Oh yeah, this is rough. Yeah, Wrastor with no edge, with no jumps. Yeah, I think Wrastor's recovery without any resources is really bad.
It's
without any jumps.
Probably not amazing though. It's kind of just like Clarion, where like if you don't get hit,
jumps is pretty good. Oh yeah, that's what you want to do. Yeah, Wrastor can just do that to you. You gotta, sometimes there's not really much you can do about it, but like it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, Landkon's immediately.
You do want to happen, but it does happen. So
right. Ooh, that was a very weird down B.
Alright, yeah, this is the ideal Wrastor game. Have this big advantage that you can just press and advance and advance and advance and advance and advance and advance.
Yeah. ThrownOrc's really looking to take the second stock as soon as he can, and there it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you know, even if this trend continues, where like Landkon's pretty quickly able to take the stock as well, as long as ThrownOrc can just.
This is a Wrastor game, yeah.
Yeah, as long as ThrownOrc can just take this before he loses 2 stocks, which with the pace.
This is top 1 Wrastor right here. This is the character that's the best in the game.
Hell yeah, best Wrastor Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Wrastor looks like a top 1 character, and sometimes it looks like a bottom 5.
An absolute dumpster fire.
1, but ThrownOrc right now looking like Wrastor is the best kit in the game, and he might as well. He might as well be, but that's gonna do it. Yep.
It's hard to argue, and yeah, ThrownOrc just showing you all of the reasons why it's so hard to argue that sometimes.
I mean, like, I think there is a very slight hierarchy in Rivals, but like it's just so close.
Yeah, no.
So
the distinction of best character like doesn't really matter much at all.
Yeah, like honestly,
it's super arbitrary.
And like people say like Kragg is a contender for the worst in the game, but like there's like 30 Kraggs in top 50 in the top 50. So on the surface, he doesn't look like a bottom 5 character.
Yeah, no, he really doesn't. Like Kragg still in practice performs really well.
Yeah, but Wrastor, definitely a bit of privilege when it comes to playing Wrastor.
Yeah, we'll see here.
Even if I don't really like to admit it as a Wrastor main, but yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that was a little bit awkward right there, but ThrownOrc just going for these down strongs.
So the way, okay, so I've played against MSB a lot, and so whenever Wrastor starts down airing you like that on the pillar, you have to instantly nair. Like, yeah. If Wrastor,
that makes sense.
If you don't instantly nair as the Kragg, Wrastor can just down air you over and over and over and over and over again.
Right.
So, yeah. I think, generally in most situations, Kragg has a tough time getting back against Wrastor. I mean, like, Wrastor can just kind of just sit on the edge and threaten a large distance away when the Kragg comes trying back on stage. And of course, Kragg has mix-ups, right? But like, I still think it's in a bad position for Kragg.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never really thought about how like Wrastor edgeguarding Kragg is. I've always seen Wrastor's strengths in the matchup as being like his on-stage game.
I mean,
we'll see ThrownOrc getting some nice strings here, and the NATO off the top.
Oh no! That's the worst way you could have air dodged in that situation.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. And ThrownOrc got about a full stock lead here.
Alright.
Yeah, the tree top. I can honestly see why Landkon would go for the tree top counter pick. But right now,
ThrownOrc, I kind of really want to get some percentage, which is ThrownOrc is what it's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, big string.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and is that okay?
Oh no! The last hit didn't connect.
Yeah, just barely dropping it. Thankfully, no kill. And
and that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This matchup is definitely Wrastor winning.
Definitely. It's a good Wrastor matchup. Yeah. We'll see. ThrownOrc just one game away from getting this. I think this would be a pretty big upset for ThrownOrc. But Landkon can still hold his ground. Go into Rockwall game 5. It's full Russian roulette here.
Makes this matchup look really good for Kragg, even though it's bad. Like, MSU is just that good. Like, and it goes to show, like, even the bad matchups aren't even that bad. Like, this, I wouldn't say, I definitely don't think this is a terrible matchup for Kragg whatsoever. I just think that Wrastor just has it a little bit better, since I think Kragg has the. Unless Kragg can get like a sizable lead, I think the Kragg has to work a lot to get hits on Wrastor. Wrastor can kind of just combo Kragg forever and ever 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 and ever.
Yeah.
So.
I have to
Kragg,
imagine
again,
like oh no.
No NATO? I mean, I could. Yeah. I mean, like that's a good move choice.
It's possible that he
I
just
think NATO
thought
would have been more consistent there.
Maybe I don't know. I guess it's possible ThrownOrc just thought it would be the other way around. The Epi would have been a little bit.
I mean, with NATO,
safer.
you don't have to guess which way they DI, since it's a kind of like a circular hitbox. It hits both.
I guess that makes sense. Ooh, okay.
Oh, no sweet spot. It doesn't matter. I mean, Landon could have lived that.
Yeah. I get why ThrownOrc went for the dare, I think, but that still made that like a really tough situation. Just barely able to find a kill. Now this game is kind of even.
What matchups does Kragg win? Like, what matchups does Kragg win? I'm not a Kragg man, but like.
I think some would argue Sylve is a winning matchup.
Okay.
There are others, but that's the main one that I know of.
It's hard to talk matchups as like. It's hard to talk about this game in general since everyone is so ridiculously biased. Like, either like in favor of the character or like against their character. Like, I'm kind of in the middle, to be honest.
Okay, NATO galaxying this time.
Yeah. Yep. Wait. Wait, do you say yep? Because I've been saying that more often.
I don't think so.
Oh, I guess it's... anyways. And yeah, this is kind of a really good position for the Kragg.
Yeah,
I mean,
Landkon's...
Kragg can kind of just sit back and just wait for an opportunity for an upstrong.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Landkon hadn't won, but he was in a fairly nice spot. ThrownOrc would have had to, find a perfect position to get that kill. But
position, when you're at a deficit against Kragg, you have to play his game. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, Kragg has so many good ways of killing you consistently. Like, I think Kragg is really, like, I think one of Kragg's strengths is that, he has a fast down strong, and he has a early killing up strong, and a big one too. It's really big. Like, I think Kragg can just consistently kill. Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about that, but like, it definitely feels like Wrastor could consistently kill, at least against Wrastor. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, in that position, like, you're kind of Kragg. You have to play the game. You have to kind of play Kragg's game. Anyways, what do we have next?